manufacturer Quanzanzu. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are back in my backyard and we are gonna be looking at Temu. Temu, I know it's kind of been done here and there already, but I finally got some information on it and I decided to take a look at it, and I ordered a bunch of stuff from Temu and we're gonna be going through it and see if it's worth it. Plus, you know, it's so beautiful today, I decided to film this outside instead of doing it on a desk or whatnot as I open this stuff up. So let's go ahead and start it. I'm gonna be pulling this stuff out one by one, a little bit in the blind because I forgot what I ordered. I ordered this a couple months ago. But interesting thing about Temu, when I set up the account initially, it said, hey, look, you get 10% off your first order, which is kind of interesting. But then as you log in and all, it forces you to play a little popular random game that is just kind of like one of those wheels that had prizes and everything, and you spin it and it was like grand prize, you win, and then you get 10 free items while you spend $100, and then you spend that $100 and you get your 10 items and da-da-da-da-da-da, and then it's like, hey look, there's another mini game and a bunch of prizes are, you get another 10 free and da-da-da-da-da-da. So it's very interesting, and I disliked those tactics because it kept forcing you to spend more and more money to get more and more prizes and free stuff, which is a lot of the prizes are 10% off here and there, and things stacked and combined, and it was like a fun winning mini game. However, you're spending more money, you're buying more crap that the quality is questionable. So we're gonna see how much that quality is. So I'm going ahead and open this up, and I'm gonna be opening it one by one. And first thing I got is a 12-volt IntelliPulse repair charger. Yeah, so it's a charger for 12 volts. We're gonna try this out. Next, I got a fan because there's just a lot of weird, free, and interesting stuff here. It's a fan, one's off of 12 volts. Hey, look, fan for when you're out camping. So I guess maybe that's useful. Mike likes a fan while he's out there camping. But the next is, a little solar charger. It has a USB dongle on it. I might use this tonight. I wonder if this pairs. I can run the fan off the solar. This was a random free prize I bought. Well, I didn't buy it, it gave me a power massager. And this next is a small digital multimeter. I probably should have used this for the build or the Poseidon, but a small multimeter, okay. I'm just laying all this stuff out right now. Oh, a rechargeable headlamp. Okay, that's kind of cool. Could throw that in a pack somewhere. Antennas. This UHF VHF antenna. I can't read. Manufacturer Quanzanzu. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to read that. This UHF VHF antennas for your handheld. Then there is a mic. Yay, a mic. And I saw this and I remember I had to have it. And a Brie. Yeah, why not? Why not? And I don't know what's in here. Final box, it's all mystery wrap. Oh, first kind of name brand that I see in here. It is a Baofeng radio. I don't remember Baofeng's kind of looking like that. This is a little bulkier sport radio, but it comes with an extra mic, non-rubber ducky antenna, the little lapel mic. Oh, it came with the programming cable. This is a UV20 series and USB charger. So is this USB charging? Oh, I found it. On the back here, there is the USB-C plug for the charging port. And you also have cradles for it, the docking cradle, which it did not come with the docking cradle. So this is my plan. I'm gonna be shooting this over the next week because this video is gonna be coming out next week, and I'm actually setting up over there for my live stream. My live stream is gonna be the cigar social hour. So we're gonna have a bunch of guys, and plus Don Izzo, and a lot of my cigar smoking ham radio buddies, and we're gonna be talking about ham radio this next week, see how this stuff works and not works, and is it worth it, is it not? And I hopefully be able to tell you that I liked shopping on Temu, didn't like shopping on Temu, the quality was crap, and who knows, I might give this stuff away. We're at my messy office. It was kind of after work today and it's already dark. Man, it's already dark at 6 o'clock. So depressing. I am going to be looking at the voltmeter today. or tonight, and I have several tests I'm going to do. I'm going to have 3 different things that we're going to measure and see what the differences are. I have 2 voltmeters out, the one that I got from Temu and the other one I bought, and was to see if they measure up or if they agree with each other. First, we're going to be measuring the voltage off of this Baofeng radio that they sent me. The second one, we're going to measure the voltage on this 9-volt battery. And then finally, this is a power supply, so it should give us a constant, I'm hoping like, you know, a steady 14 volts, so that we know it's not bouncing or moving around. Even the battery should be pretty stable. But I wanted to see if there's any difference. All right, first we're going to do the Temu, measuring the battery on this Baofeng, and we're getting a 7.77. And now for the amp probe, I got a 7.7. That's about a 9 difference. Next, we're going to go to the lithium ion battery, and I got a 13.18, 13.19, and now we're going to the Temu radio, 13.27, 28. That's another 10% difference. That's interesting. This is something I found finicky. You keep having to reseating these because they don't have a good contact. And finally, we're going to go to power supply here. I got a 1417, and these cables aren't that long. And here we go with my voltmeter. Right on the nose, not even bouncing, solid steady, 1401. So it does work, but I don't think it's very accurate. I'm gonna say my voltmeter is more accurate than it. I was hoping it to be within 2 decimal places, and it was not even within 1 decimal place. Plus, I had to keep fiddling with the wires coming out of it because it wasn't seating correctly. The plastic on it is very cheapy, and how you had to screw in the battery for the 9-volt battery, the door doesn't even close properly. There's a lip on it, so, or with the battery in, there's a lip. You can catch it with your fingernail, and I had to tighten it down manually. I did not like it. Do not buy your voltmeter on Temu. Go ahead and save your money and put it towards a good voltmeter. Save a couple of weeks up so you can get a decent one that has probably more functionality, built better, and will last you longer. It is now nighttime, and I'm out here trying the headlamp, and I feel goofy. Plus this strap, look at my hair. I put it down all fluff, and it's now like sticking up and getting bunched up because this head strap feels like it's about to fall off. All right, here we go. Light setting 1. Okay, there we go, we can see it. Not too bad. 2 is just more of a wider beam. 3 wide with bright, okay. And no, we're just not gonna do that one. There we go, ha 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 ha. Does it work? Yes. Does it blind me? Yes. Will I use it and put it in my pack? No. While I'm out here on the deck, before we do the radio test, I got the fan plugged into the USB port in the Mini Pole 2, the Power Mini 2. Yeah, there it is. And it works. It doesn't give you a lot of wind blow, but I'm feeling it. It has 3 settings, a low, a medium, and a high. Even on the high, like I just turned it on right now, it's just a straight fan, like right into your face. Office environment, sure, you can use it in an office environment, but I don't quite know using it outside. Also, when I'm outside, I've been trying to use this solar panel that has the USB port on it. Every time I got home and being able to record, there has been no sun, and because the time changed now. And now that I have finally found time during the regular day, there is no sun. So overall, I can't rate this. Maybe on another video I might call it out. It is the weekend finally, and we are going to be testing out the radios. I wish we had a prettier day. It's just overcast all day, and tomorrow is going to be raining, so I got to shoot this now. But let me go ahead and explain the setup. First, we got a UHF VHF mobile radio I set up outside for the best possible performance, so the house is not protecting the receiver. And I have a headphone 2-meter 440 rolling J-pole antenna that is up in the about 20 feet because I'm using the Poto 20 right now. So my plan is I am going to drive a half a mile, and then I am going to key up the rubber ducky that came with the Baofeng radio. Then I'm going to key up my radio with the signal stick. Then I'm going to put the signal stick onto the Baofeng, and then we're going to test the Abri, and then we're going to test one of the antennas that came in the 2-pack. Thankfully, all the base receivers are the same, so I think it's a small male SMA connector, and I don't have to replace or do any type of adapters, because that, you know, we lose signal doing that. So it's just straight onto the radio. So beautiful. So let's go ahead and get this started. Oh, just for, you know, a base signal test, I'm going to key up my mobile radio of 50 watts so we can see how 50 watts sounds, just straight doing simplex. Nothing between us, no repeaters, just simplex. So let's hit the road. This is KG5AHJ transmitting
at 50 watts and 44652 for the second time.
This time I got the camera on. This is Kilo Golf 5 Alpha Hotel Juliet, 50 watts.
This is Kilo Golf 5 Alpha Hotel 50 watts on 44652.
Sorry, yeah, 446, just 446, 50 watts. This is Kilo Golf 5 Alpha Hotel Juliet on the
Anytone handheld with a signal stick.
Kilo Golf 5 Alpha Hotel Juliet on 70 centimeters.
Signal stick, Anytone.
This is Kilo Golf 5 Alpha Hotel Juliet with the rubber duck valve. This is Kilo Juliet. This is Kilo Golf 5 Alpha Hotel Juliet.
Baofeng with the signal stick. Baofeng.
Signal stick. This is Kilo Golf 5 Alpha Hotel Juliet.
446 Baofeng with the signal stick.
This is Kilo Golf 5 Alpha Hotel Juliet on 70 centimeter Baofeng with the
other antenna. We're going to call it the Quanku
antenna. This is Kilo Golf 5 Alpha Hotel Juliet
Baofeng handheld with the Q signal stick, or the Q antenna, the Q antenna.
Kilo Golf 5 Alpha Hotel Juliet. Here we go. Abri, maybe. Come on. Yep. Yeah. There we go. Ah. This is Kilo Golf 5 Alpha Hotel Juliet with the long
Baofeng branded Abri antenna on the Baofeng radio. This is
Kilo Golf 5 Alpha Hotel Juliet 52. This is Kilo Golf 5 Alpha Hotel Juliet with the long Abri.
KJ5 BDC. Your signal is up.
All right, that was half a mile. Let's go to a mile. All right, this is another base transmission.
50 watts on the car on 2 meters.
50 watts, Kilo Golf 5 Alpha Hotel Juliet. This is 50 watts on 446, 50 watts on
KG5AHJ. This is KJ5BD.
We are on the Anytone signal stick on 2 meters. 5 Alpha Hotel Juliet. Signal stick on the Baofeng at 2 meter. Signal stick Baofeng radio Hotel Juliet. 2 meter on the Q antenna. 5 Alpha Hotel Juliet. 70 centimeters on the Q antenna. 52, Kilo Golf 5 Alpha Hotel Juliet. Q antenna on Anytone on 2 meters. Hotel Juliet. All right, Future Frank, I don't know how much I'm gonna leave that in there. I don't know, about 3.5 minutes of me testing, and this is what I figured out. One, that Baofeng radio transmits pretty bad. The Anytone radio transmits a little bit better at the half a mile mark. However, at the mile mark, there is a hill between us, and I think that was interfering with the test. I tried to get my antenna up as high as I can down here at my house. However, that might have interfered. But this is the first time I'm running this type of test, so it was kind of fun to do that. The other thing that we discovered, the rubber duck antenna that comes with the default radios completely blows chunks, so that's why we throw it away. That Q antenna did much better than the rubber duck. The Baofeng Brie-ish like antenna, I think it kind of performed better. However, when I had it seated in there, I don't think I could make a good enough connection to really justify rating it good or bad. A couple times it had a better signal, other times it didn't. So I would like to go and probably redo this test on a nicer day and when I have a little bit more time, and I'm going to try to set up somewhere that I can get a mile, maybe more, in a more flatter terrain. Overall, what I found was my Anytone did much better than the Baofeng radio. The Baofeng radio, I'll probably do a full review on it when I could do a better testing on it and give a good apples to oranges comparison. Also, I like to see what that radio would do on 20, because it's a tri-band, so 220, that'd be interesting. Other than that, I think that is my results. So throw the rubber duck away. The cheap radio will get you on the air, but your quality will be degraded based on a more expensive radio. But if this is going to get you in through the door, great, grab it and test out the hobby. See if you like it, and then get yourself a better radio if you do. I think that is my conclusion. Yeah, that's going to be it. So y'all, thanks for watching, and as always, go forth and conquer. Oh yeah, that feels good right on the muscle. Yeah, all right. Close up. Now I want my 9-volt battery back. Where did I put that screwdriver? A power massager. So, yay. Maybe it's made for a child. I know what you're thinking in the comments already.